Good evening. Thanks for being with us. I'm Eric Franke. 1 in 5 teens say they have abused prescription medications not prescribed for them. The number in a federal report, which also says teens feel doing so is actually safer, they think, than street drugs. In depth at 10, the 19's David Douglas looks into this dangerous trend.
A trend which we have seen can be deadly, and as we are about to see, can also lead to heavier drug use. It's easy, too. Nearly half of teens in a national survey said they knew a place to get prescription painkillers for free. What starts at the pharmacy as a simple prescription can too easily and too often become a prescription for addiction.
It's there, and it's way too easy.
We're concealing the identity of these parents who've walked the road to recovery with their son.
It's been a long, long road, and it's been very hard for him. It's been very hard for us.
They first learned of his drug use at age 18 when he came home from college asking for help, admitting he was an addict.
And that was the last thing that I would have ever suspected.
I knew enough from what I had read in the papers prior to that, you know, the odds of him staying alive for any length of time were pretty slim. So it was just sheer terror at first.
Terror. Their son had been using heroin, a habit which had grown out of addiction to OxyContin, which he got, among other places, from a bottle in his parents' bedroom.
He took the whole thing. He didn't take the medicine out of the bottle. He took the whole bottle. How blatant is that? And we didn't even notice.
A kid involved in sports and band in high school, months later leaving for college. Drug use never crossed their minds.
I knew that he didn't like the kids at school that smoked a lot of pot. And so I made the assumption, well, if he doesn't like potheads, there's no way he's into heroin.
Doctors say you shouldn't judge these parents. Plenty of families are just as vulnerable.
Where they get them is that supply of Vicodin that was left over from their mother or father's dental procedure 6 months ago.
But Meritor addiction specialist Dr. Ian Powell says there are lessons.
Don't keep them in the bathroom. Don't keep them in the medicine cabinet. Don't keep them in the kitchen or the bedside table.
And as these parents will tell you, don't ignore any signs. What they passed off as a bad breakup between their son and his girlfriend would have been the first clue to a serious drug problem.
You cannot assume that your kid is so perfect and such a good kid that they're not ever going to be influenced by other people.
And they are proud of their son. He has been clean for a year. Their recovery is never really over, but they say they will always support him. They do consider themselves fortunate he did come to them to ask for help.
And we appreciate them sharing that story. Here in Dane County, there's an effort afoot to get rid of such drugs, correct?
Law enforcement recognize this, Eric, as a growing problem here in Dane County. And tomorrow, several agencies, including the Madison Police Department, will announce specifics of adding med drop collection boxes around the area. You might remember this box was added at the Milton police station after Alex Aiken's death. It's a secure bin, in this case also monitored by a security camera. Now, there is a cost associated with removing and destroying the drugs. How that will all be funded is part of what local leaders will be announcing tomorrow.
All right, News 3's David Douglas, something we'll continue to follow. David, thank you very much for that report.